Hello guys, this is Bootie once again. Now, first of all, I am still a little bit sick, but I think my cold is almost over. I've been taking a lot of medication. I got it prescribed to me from a doctor. Got that glorious pill sound. And I'm not coughing nearly as much, my sniffles aren't nearly as bad. I still get dehydrated in the morning, which sucks balls, but, you know, it's getting weaker, and I feel like ideally it'll be pretty much gone by the end of the week. Let's just start a new game immediately. So, this is a little bit awkward because, you know, I already did a little bit of the drunken playthrough. I didn't get very far, but that was never meant to go. It wasn't supposed to get far anyways, you know? And, okay, so let me explain exactly what I'm doing here. First of all, I'm gonna skip the cutscenes 100%, I don't give a fuck. I've already seen the cutscenes a million times. This is gonna be more of a challenge run, alright? I'm gonna try to beat the game as quick as I can, but the main thing is I'm gonna try to beat the game in a naked run. No armor, and I am not allowed to use shields. Those are the rules. I'm gonna follow it to a T. I don't care how bad it gets. And actually, I'm gonna show this real quick. Something recently I've been doing, if you can see right there, I've been doing a level 1 run of this game. And if I knew it was gonna be as easy as it ended up being, I would have recorded it. But yeah, too little, too late. It definitely would have been interesting, but this should be a decent way to make up for that with a different kind of challenge. And it allows me to play through the game with different rules as well. And yes, that is a fucking Resident Evil 2 reference. And I did give him the haircut, because I'm that much of a fucking faggot. A fanboy. Now, I'm not sure. One of the hardest things about this game is just trying to figure out, like, what I want to do with the character's appearance. I guess I could randomize it and get, like, a complete fucking nightmare going. Now, what do I want the most here? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go for the master key. Yeah. Because I don't use the master key very often when I try to play the game on my own. Now, what class? Because I think I'm going to try to emphasize strength the most, so I might go with bandit. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just average. Yeah, let's just go for a freak show. I don't give a fuck. I usually try to make my characters as cute as possible, because honestly, I'm not a big fan of trying to do it the ugly way, but I don't care in this case. Okay, what's the most faggoty thing I can pick? Yes. Perfect. And purple hair. Look at that awkward clipping, I don't even know what that is. Is that... what the fuck is that? Is that a glitch? That is bizarre. I've never seen that before. Yeah, we're an ogre now. Let's give ourselves a bigger nose. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, our masterpiece is now complete. And we'll just jump right into it. I think all the stats are in order, yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. I love it, dude. I fucking love it. Yeah, and I still got... Let me test this. This damage. Apparently people do, like, full playthroughs of the game with just the broken hilt and the broken straight sword. Maybe I can do that someday, but not today. And I'm saving your ass for later, bruh. Usually when I play through Dark Souls 1 these days, I try to challenge myself one way or the other. Of course, you got the level 1 playthrough, but, you know, once you run out of obvious ways to replay the game with different classes, it's like, you know, I'll just handicap myself. And like I said earlier, like, the level 1 run is deceptively easy in this game, like, way easier than you would think it'd be. Because I avoided doing it mostly just because I figured I would just be getting one-shotted all the time, but especially with armor, you actually don't die that quick at all. You can survive quite a few hits, actually. Hey, something I'm never gonna use. And this guy's behavior is a little bit random. Sometimes you can catch up to him, and you can kill him. Or, excuse me, you can aggro him to you right here. He's supposed to, like, run over to the end of the hallway and get over there, but I think it depends on, like, when you start charging at him, when he's using his attack animation, and that determines how quickly you can get to him. And in case you guys didn't know, you probably did, but you can parry without a shield or a dagger. You can parry with just your bare hands, which is really retarded when you think about it. But, you know, you get some cool guy points. And I am always gonna say yes to Oscar. I did try to say no to him once, when he's like, you wanna hear me out? And then I got really depressed, because it's like, man, Oscar, you're such a cool guy, and I said, fuck you. He's like, oh, I guess there's no hope. It's the most depressing thing ever. I'm sorry, Oscar. Well, I'm surprised it didn't get me. And now I can probably test my parrying skills. Trying to parry these guys is a little bit weird. I usually have the most trouble when they're trying to attack me with something quick. That's like half the reason why I suck at parrying in like Dark Souls 3. Besides the fact that they did add a bit of a delay to the parry animation, where in this game it's pretty much instantaneous. I like how our fucking ponytails just clip there. Oh my god. Whoopsie. I've never actually had that happen before. Usually, even if I like jump to the side, I still catch him, because I basically magnetized to him. But it doesn't matter too much, because we have an absurd amount of damage, or rather he just has an absurdly small amount of HP. One thing that really sucks about playing with the headset on, I probably should try to get a proper mic soon, because it really sucks that I can't really hear the sound effects or the music as much. And the music in this game is really, really good. There aren't too many games with soundtracks that I just love so much that I listen to them outside of the game. This is one of them. They're just kick-ass and super atmospheric. I think we're offline, aren't we? Nope, no we're not. Well, Hopefully we won't end up getting invaded. And I'm not gonna bother killing the guy immediately this time. The crestfallen bro. This is probably a good opportunity for me to show off some of my strategies for getting around the game early. Because once you have the mastery key, I mean, you can still kind of cheese the game out. Even without the mastery key. There are certain weapons that you can rush for early on, but the mastery key is like, hey, you want me to store a straight sword immediately? There you go. But the first thing I'm actually going to try to go for is the Zweihander or something. I don't exactly remember how you pronounce that, but we'll find out soon. Actually, hold on. I'm most likely going to die doing this, so I should go for the Ring of Sacrifice. That way, if I get caught out of position, or more likely I just get fucking caught between the tombstones and the skeletons, it's not the end of the world. And I think you actually can parry those guys during the jump animation. Come on. It feels good to actually show off my skills this time. Instead of playing it drunk and barely able to fucking think. I can't even believe that my commentary was even halfway fucking decent in those videos. I mean, it's not great, but, you know, it's not the fucking travesty that I was expecting it to be. Backstabbing and parrying is by far the strongest in this game. And I think I actually like the backstab in Dark Souls 3 the most. Dark Souls 2 backstabbing barely even fucking works half the time. And the reason I'm going for the Zweihander first is, you know, before I start leveling up, is because I don't remember what the stats are in order to, like, two-hand it or one-hand it. And I'm probably gonna do a big focus on just strength weapons in general, because at least you get the most damage out of strength weapons generally. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit awkward for a naked build, because, you know, if you mistime your attacks at all, you know, you might be able to clutch it through staggering the enemy, but usually you're kind of just fucked. And I'm actually not sure if you can stagger the skeleton super hard. Oh god. Okay, you can. That's good to know. I actually wasn't sure if you can stun them with the axe. Because all I really remember is that you can stagger them with the mace, you know, blunt instruments. Oh shit, I might actually be able to get through here without wasting my ring immediately. That's cool. And this, people, is what we call an efficient opening. I'm probably gonna go for the Astora sword, actually, before I start leveling up my character. And as far as, like, the skeletons go, it's sometimes they chase you out here, but usually not, in my experience. And I'll probably say hi to him in a moment. Oh yeah, I don't have a flask. Was I gonna check something? Eh. And this is part of, like, why I love Dark Souls 1 so much, and they kind of do it in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and they barely fucking tried in Dark Souls 2, but I just love how, like, most of what you see in this game is a location you can actually visit, and I think it works the same way in Demon Souls as well. One of these days I need to actually go ahead and buy a PS3 so I can play Demon's Souls. Even if that's literally the only game I will play on the system, it will be worth it. Because I hear that Demon's Souls is, to a lot of people, the second best game in the series, besides Dark Souls 1. And I'm actually going to keep that ring on just in case. You can jump off here if you're slick. It's a little bit weird. Just the platforming in general in this game, it's not really built for it. But, you know, they keep trying anyways in all these games. That being said, in Shadows Die Twice, it looks like they're actually gonna incorporate it in a way that isn't complete garbage. I'm not sure if the platforming itself is gonna be challenging, though. Because it looks like one of those platforming systems where it's basically automated. So unless they have, like, moving platforms, or they're gonna have it like in this game where you have Sen's Fortress, where you gotta dodge. I love this Hollow right here, he's just fucking chilling. I don't remember if I brought this up in the drunken playthrough, but like, you can't even... Why do you even want to hit him? He's just fucking chilling. He's so cool. And if I really wanted to, I could actually go through Blighttown and kill... what was it? Quelaag immediately. But... I actually did that in one of my playthroughs of this game. I didn't even go to Undead Parish for the early game. I actually went to the first bell last. But, yeah. I'm gonna try to keep things straightforward because it's like the game is gonna be hard enough with me running around with no armor and no shield. I've never actually done a no-shield playthrough in this game. I've gotten decently far without relying on the shield, but, eh. And this is the efficient way to do this, is to go for that. And this... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I was actually wrong. Oh. That's weird. The last time I played this game... it was that furthest item right there that triggered the dragon. But this time it was the item to the left. So I guess I'm wrong there. I swear it's kind of random. Because I vaguely remember running into that situation in the past. Let's see, this is 15 dex. I'm probably gonna do like a combo of strength and dex, try to balance out the stats so I could, you know, I can change my strategy if one thing ain't really working out. This is Y-hander, yeah. 24 strength, 10 dex. Oh shit, man. I don't get a lot of levels early game. I'm so used to Dark Souls 2 where they just fucking shit levels down your throat. It's so annoying how it exits the menu. You'd think they'd fix that in the remastered version, but nope. Oh fuck. Whoops. So here's a bit of a fun fact. The first time I played this game, I actually completely relied on the Zweihander. I put all my stats into it. I didn't actually upgrade it in a way that it scaled with my stats, though. Well, we're halfway there. I could probably two-hand the handler now. Let me test it. Oh, wait. Yes! Perfect. And, I'm gonna rely mostly on two-handing anyway, so I don't mind this. This is a good setup. In my opinion, the Zweihandler is easily one of the best guns or weapons in the entire game. That being said, I haven't actually played with a strength weapon in Dark Souls 1 in a while. And wow, you actually can two-hand riposte them. I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard you can, but I can never get it to fucking work, usually. That's actually the first time in my entire life I've been able to riposte while two-handing in time, because usually I do it like a second or two late. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be weird trying to get used to the fact that I can only kill them while two-handing. I am curious if I can riposte. Oh, it actually still works. That's interesting. I thought I was gonna do like negative damage since I technically wasn't two-handing it, but nope. Thank God. And that is the best move ever. That is basically the move that I relied on that carried me throughout the entirety of my first playthrough.